Hello and welcome to my new video. I know it's been a while, but today I want to share how I am working on pursuing a simpler, more sustainable lifestyle. During the pandemic, with life slowed down during the lockdowns, I suddenly found myself spending much more time within my four walls than usual. And I started noticing how packed our apartment was. And the longer the lockdowns lasted, the more the staggering amount of stuff I had collected over the years was starting to feel overwhelming. One day, during a rare opportunity as stores reopened, a book on minimalism caught my eye. Its simple cover was oddly soothing, and I purchased it on a whim and then left it untouched for weeks. When I finally picked up the book, little did I know it would profoundly change my perspective, not just on my cluttered closets, but on everything I owned. I began to question how I had come here. There were so many items that I had spent money on without needing them or just rarely using them. And this clutter wasn't just occupying physical space. It was a mental burden anchoring me to things that no longer had a purpose in my life. This insight made me question why I even held on to all that stuff and motivated me to consider how I could lighten my load. I had unknowingly picked up the perfect book at the perfect time. While some of the minimalist ideas in the book seemed radical, many of them resonated deeply with me. I was ready to take my first cautious steps toward prioritizing less over more and aiming for more simplicity. But I was also full of doubts. My husband and daughter weren't as excited about decluttering as I was. Would it even make sense to start this transformation if not everybody in the family was on board? Where would I even start? And what if I regretted discarding something? Despite these initial fears, going through with it has been incredibly rewarding. It has not only enabled me to pursue a simpler and more sustainable lifestyle, but also has noticeably improved my mental health and general well-being. You see, clutter can not only be overwhelming, but also visually stimulating, signaling to our brains that our tasks are never ending. A tidier environment reduces cognitive overload, which hampers concentration and productivity. Studies have shown that people living in cluttered homes even experience higher levels of cortisol and more depressive moods compared to those in restful spaces. By removing clutter and creating a more peaceful atmosphere, not only are distractions minimized, but mood and overall mental well-being are improved. Also, after finishing my first big decluttering, I noticed that it had freed time that before I had spent dealing with all the consequences of having too much stuff. A cluttered home complicates organization and cleaning. By decluttering, you reduce the items that require your attention, thus shortening cleaning time. Fewer items can also have a designated place, making it easier to find what you need quickly and keep your space tidy. So by minimizing your possessions, you'll maximize the functionality of your living space. I even made some money, and over time I have started significantly saving money. If you have the patience and want to take the time, you can sell the stuff you no longer need. For example, when I finally brought myself to declutter my books, I made a surprising 600 euros by selling the books on a second-hand book platform. But embracing a simpler lifestyle will also save you significant amounts of money over time. Decluttering promotes more mindful consumption. As I became aware of which items I actually use versus those I don't, my shopping habits evolved. I now focus on fewer, meaningful, and higher quality products, breaking the cycle of overconsumption and resulting in considerable financial savings. This automatically also enables you to lower your impact on the environment without having the feeling that you're sacrificing comfort or quality of life. I guess this is the fear I encounter the most when talking to others about topics like simple living or sustainability. This process is not about letting go of a comfortable, enjoyable lifestyle, or about achieving neutral colored minimalist perfection, or even dumping everything all at once. It's just about making very intentional choices that enhance your life. There is no need to overhaul your life overnight. On the contrary, my experience has been that if you start small, one drawer or one shelf at a time, and feel the difference each step makes, you will experience greater joy in doing so, and also protect yourself from falling back into former consumption habits. So if you are on a similar path or are thinking of tackling a simpler life, I would love it if you would share your experiences, ideas, and insights in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more detailed insights into each step of my decluttering process, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more videos with practical tips and personal stories on how I tackled my quest so far, and how I'm still trying out new methods to continue working on coming down to the basics. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.